In this video, Kevin and I are going to be talking about our favorite candy bars. And I'm very, very excited about this because Kevin came up with his list and I have my list and we have not discussed it at all. So,
and some of mine aren't technically bars, so I'm just telling you that up front.
Okay, all of mine, if it had to be a candy bar, like in bar form, to make it on my list.
If you took out the ones that aren't bars, I'd probably have 10.
Okay, I have like 13, but every single one of mine is a bar. So, who should go first?
You can go first, because I may have some of the same ones.
Okay, I'm gonna, the first ones I'm gonna, these
aren't in any particular order.
Mine aren't in order either. Mine are in no particular order, and I'm gonna give you a foreign one from across the pond first, because I'll get into the more general like bars that Americans can get at the end. So the first one I'm gonna name, Dr. J sent us this one like a couple years ago, but it was so good that I remember it. It's the Cadbury Bournville Old Jamaica Dark Chocolate Rum and Raisin.
Very specific.
Yes, well, yes it is, because it was so delicious, and it's a Cadbury Bournville. It's a very dark chocolate, but because it had rum and raisin, it was incredible. It was absolutely delicious. And
most of mine from overseas aren't that specific. Some of them are, but not all of them.
Yeah, very, very specifically. Like if you said, what Cadbury bar would you want? That would be the one. It was in a red wrapper. So we'll try to put some pictures on the screen at some point. So
mine, I'll tell you.
Do you have any Cadbury?
Yes, I have a Cadbury Crunchy bar.
That
has the honeycomb. Love them. They're just so sweet. I like the texture, everything. So that's one of my favorite ones, the Cadburys.
You know, just
any Cadbury bar, honestly, are good, but
just you saying that brings to mind a Bounty bar. I didn't even put Bounty. I didn't even put a Bounty bar on my list. But it's the coconut one, and it's so delicious. But it's not on my list. But it is so good. I love that. So yours is the crunchy bar. Okay. So then I'm going to name a Ritter Sport bar. Ritter Sport white.
Pretty much most Ritter Sport's pretty good anyway.
Yes, but this one is very specific. White cinnamon crisp bar.
That was good.
So, if you know me at all, I love white chocolate. I love the cinnamon, and this one has Rice Crisps for some extra crunch. It was delicious, and that's one that I could, the ones that are on this list are ones that I could eat like year round.
So one of mine is the Alpia bars. It's like a really smooth, milky milk chocolate, just the plain milk chocolate, but I love those.
Those are the ones you want, just the plain, just plain.
I'm sure there's other ones. Like I said, some of the other, when they're from other countries, I really didn't get specific. So it was just like pretty much any of them I like. So,
yeah, that is really good chocolate. And actually, I consider that same brand. But other ones just beat it, so that's why I didn't put it on the list. But I like that.
If you want pure milk chocolate, that's some of the best.
Yeah, I like it too. Okay, the Dime Bar.
Like the Dime Bar.
Made from crunchy almond caramel covered in milk chocolate. It's like a Heath bar, a Dime bar.
Yeah, it's a lot like a Heath bar.
And they've come out with different flavors. Like they did an orange version. I think they did a mint version. I like the regular one, the regular Dime bar, and it's just delicious.
Milka, pretty much anything Milka makes. I really like the Dairy Dark or something like that, Milk Dark or something like that. That was kind of like a mixture between milk chocolate and dark chocolate. Those were some of my favorite ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like those.
I have a Milka too. I have the very specific though, the Milka Oreo chocolate. So it is made from the Alpine milk, just like Kevin said. But this has the Oreo pieces in it, so it's milk chocolate with Oreo pieces, and that Milka bar is probably my favorite.
I'm thinking Dr. Jason is the ones I'm talking about. The darker. It's not dark chocolate.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like Dairy Dark or something like that.
You know what?
I didn't write it down. I just wrote Milka.
I'm wondering Did Dr. Jason as the Milka version? He might have.
I thought he did.
He might have.
I could be wrong, but
no, he probably did. That would not surprise me if he didn't.
Anyway, that's one of my
because
favorite ones.
he's good at finding those.
That's all the foreign ones I have.
Okay, well I have another one. Anthon Berg with the Cointreau caramel dark chocolate bar. It's made of dark chocolate, caramel, and Cointreau liquor, and we actually bought it at the World Market, and we did the video of the Anthon Berg and the Jim Beam, but I really liked that.
Yeah, it was better.
That Anthon Berg. I thought it was absolutely wonderful, but it is one from overseas too. And hopefully you could still buy it at your World Market. That would be nice.
I had a couple, like the Lindor, which are the truffle balls. Those aren't technically bars. Ghirardelli, I didn't have a specific flavor, but most of the Ghirardelli, the squares, I like those. They're a bar.
Okay.
But like I really like the Ghirardelli, the peppermint bark, the white ones with the peppermint in them. I really like those. That's some of my favorite ones.
Okay, so Kevin's gone over 2, so I'll jabber about.
Well, the reason I said 2 is Lindor's really not a bar.
Okay, the Lindor would have made my list, but I only did bars.
Right.
So I do like Lindor, and I know Lindt makes bars. Those aren't my favorite though.
No, they're okay.
Specifically, the truffles would be a favorite, but they're not a bar, so I didn't put them on the list.
That's why I went ahead and said it.
So Maria sent us some Merci truffles from Germany. Those would have made my list as well.
They're not bars either.
Not the not the Merci bars. I do love that chocolate, but I like the truffles much more.
Right.
So the Merci truffles would be a favorite, and the Lindor truffles would be a favorite. You said Ghirardelli. Ghirardelli did make my list because it is in a bar form. It's a bar. So my very favorite, I do have a very specific. I got specific with mine. My specific favorite is the Ghirardelli white chocolate caramel squares. So white chocolate and caramel, sweet on sweet. It's absolutely phenomenal.
I don't know of any Ghirardelli I don't like, honestly. So truthfully, any of them are good.
It's wonderful. They have a
There's
creme
another
brulee. They're caramel. They have toffee. They're wonderful.
I just happen to think about another one that's not a bar, so I won't mention.
What? No.
The
What?
Dove.
Oh, Dove.
Dove chocolate. You just let it lay on your tongue and just let it.
They're squares.
They look like little presents.
Yeah. Dove is good chocolate.
Yeah. Anyway, Heath bar. Love a good Heath bar. So
I said dime.
I didn't think of a dime.
Okay.
But I love a Heath bar.
Okay. So we're on the same page.
Yeah. If I want a candy bar at night, Heath is one of my probably 3 or 4 choices I would pick.
The only thing about dime is I am a glutton. So it's a skinny, and it's the same with the Heath bar. It's a skinny bar. It packs a lot of flavor, but I wish it was like twice as big.
Makes you want more.
And you want more because
I have
skinny.
to take when I do Heath bars, I take it in the package before I even open it, and I break it up into pieces before I open it, and then I open it and it's in little squares, and I eat the squares, and it takes longer to eat, so it makes me feel like I got more.
Have you ever thought about just buying the bag out of the baking aisle, and because they do have a bag of it broken?
Yeah, but they're broken. They're in little bitty pieces, and you don't get a lot of chocolate with them either. It's mostly the inside.
Right.
Yeah, I like the hunks. Like if I get a square about that big, you can get I think you can get the minis too, but
you can.
I'm not disciplined enough to just get 3 of them, or 2 or 3. I'd rather just get 1 bar. I know exactly how much it is, and I can spread it out.
Right. Okay, let me make sure I got all these because I kind of jumped around a little bit. Okay.
I'm checking them off because I know I'll forget them.
The Lotus Biscoff milk chocolate with Biscoff cookie butter.
That was good. I forgot about that.
It was really good. We did a review.
They had 2 of them.
There were 3 different ones. There's like a dark chocolate, there's a milk chocolate, and then one of them said something else on it. The one with the cookie butter, oh my gosh, go in Walmart. If you haven't bought it yet, buy it. It's the one that says excellent. Cookie butter. It's a great big candy bar. It is wonderful. If you love those Lotus Biscoff cookies, that is one. I could eat the whole darn thing. Yeah.
It's really good. I'm going to mention one. These are not bars either, but a Rolo.
He's
I told
cheating.
you I didn't know. I didn't know you were holding me to the only bars. But Rolos, I love Rolos. Rolos, I love to snack on. They're caramel with chocolate on the outside.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you that. That's my last one.
You know, though, I did say specifically candy bars. However, where do you buy Rolos? You buy them in the candy bar section in the candy aisle.
Technically they're chocolates, but they would be considered chocolates. But
you used to love those. When we first got married, you used to buy those Raisins all the time.
Reasons are too tough, though.
You used
to
eat those all the time.
I do, because you can put them in your mouth and just let the chocolate melt and just let it warm up and then just suck on them basically for a while.
Okay. This is one that I know Kevin did not put on his list, but he would have if he had thought about it. The Brown and Haley Mountain Bar, specifically the peanut butter one.
Are Mountain Bars really candy bars, though?
Yes, it is. Yes, it's a mound of chocolate with peanuts and a peanut butter.
It's a mound of chocolate.
It's a candy bar. It's in a package. It's a candy.
It's really just a big old ball of stuff with chocolate on it.
It's good.
Technically, it's good. Yes, I would have said that because
that's the same company that makes the Roca, and you can go on their website.
Mountain Bars are better than Roca.
Yeah, you could go on their website and order them, or you could go on Amazon, whatever.
They're really good.
They have 3 different flavors. They have peanut butter, vanilla, and cherry. And the peanut butter is my favorite, but I also like the cherry.
The cherry's good. Any of them are good.
Yeah, I'd take any of them.
Payday.
That's on my list.
That's
the first one we matched.
It's a nougat with peanuts on the outside.
Yeah.
But they're good and salty. I like them. The only reason I don't eat them regularly is because I tend to eat them really fast, and they don't last long.
I don't eat it fast. Because I can take smaller bites of it just to make it last, and I love the salt, the salty peanuts.
There are lots of salt.
That's what makes them, and the caramel, the nougat, the peanut. I mean, it's just a fantastic candy bar. So we matched on one.
Do you want to mark it off?
Well, no, because I'm trying to keep that going down at my list. Okay, this is one that Kevin won't have had. The C's Candies, C's Awesome Peanut Brittle Bar. Yeah, it is a bar. It is crunchy peanut brittle and milk chocolate. Yeah. And
it's kind of like a Heath bar, but except it's like peanut brittle in the middle.
But it's a lot more peanut brittle, and it is awesome. We have tried to really convince you all, if you haven't tried C's, to buy some C's.
C's is good. We don't get anything out of it, that's for sure. We should get kickbacks.
No, we don't, but I'm telling you, it is some good stuff.
You mentioned Bounty bars.
Yeah.
I have Mounds on my list.
Oh, okay.
I don't buy Mounds regularly, but I do really like them. If I'm in the mood for some coconut, I like
a coconut. I don't think I have anything coconut on here, but now I really do like a Bounty bar.
Mounds and Bounty are almost exactly the same.
Basically the same bar. Yeah. Okay, I
used to eat Mounds all the time. I don't eat them hardly anymore.
I have Fifth Avenue.
I like a good
Fifth Avenue is
it's not my favorite though.
Peanut butter crunch layers enrobed in milk chocolate. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's never been one of my favorites.
And Fifth Avenue is it's another one of those, to me, it's like, it has a lot of calories, but it's like a dime bar to where it's kind of thin and it seems small and it doesn't seem big enough. I would always like to have more. And of course you can get the king size, but then it's like, I don't want to do that, but I love a Fifth Avenue.
That's never been one of my favorites.
I love peanut butter though.
Baby Ruth.
I don't have that. No, see, I love Baby Ruth. I've had Baby Ruth, and to me it's okay. It's not worth the calories to me.
I feel that way about the Fifth Avenue that you know about the Baby Ruth.
Do you like about the Baby Ruth?
I just like the nougat inside. It's got peanuts and chocolate.
But the peanuts, but the difference between that and like a Payday is so salty.
It is.
You don't get that salt with a Baby Ruth.
No.
Is it true. Baby Ruth or Babe Ruth?
Baby Ruth.
Baby?
I think it's a
Baby Ruth.
That's what I've always called it. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Pretty sure it's Baby
I don't eat them, so I don't know.
Maybe it is a Babe Ruth. Give me your phone while you're going over your next one.
I think it's a...
Now you've got me questioning my...
No, I think it's a Baby Ruth. A baby... Because in that movie, he says, Baby Ruth. What, do you remember that in that movie?
No.
The Goonies?
Baby Ruth.
The Goonies?
No.
You don't remember?
It's been way too long since I've watched The Goonies.
All right.
Say your next one. I'm just going to...
It's Baby Ruth, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I only have 2 more on my list. Hershey's Gold.
Yeah, Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth, yeah, Baby Ruth. Hershey's Gold.
Hershey's Gold's good.
Buttery sweet caramelized cream with crunchy salty bits of peanuts and pretzels. It is phenomenal. Awesome with the salt and the sweet.
There's not enough
so
of it.
Good. Oh, and they had at one time they had the kisses, and I made some cookies out of the kisses. And I swear to you, when I was doing that recipe, I did the recipe video for YouTube, but I was making that recipe. I ate like 20 of them during the process. I'm not even joking. And they're so good.
Yeah, mine's similar to that. Mine is the Reese's Cup, the brittle version, which kind of reminds you of...
That's the last one on my list.
That kind of reminds you of that flavor, that same
yeah.
flavor as that. So,
that's the last one on my list.
The Hershey's Gold, the outside of the Reese's Cup brittle is kind of like the Hershey's Gold chocolate. It's very similar to
the difference. Well, first, the Hershey's Gold has peanuts. But, I mean... the Hershey's Gold has pretzels.
Right.
But the biggest difference, I think, between the Hershey's Gold, besides the pretzels, and the Reese's Peanut Brittle is the salt. I do feel like the Hershey's Gold has more salt.
Probably.
You actually taste the salt.
Because of the pretzels.
But the last one on my list is the Reese's Peanut Brittle. Crunchy peanuts, smooth peanut butter, wrapped in peanut brittle flavored cream.
I like it. One of the reasons, it not only has that like burnt white chocolate kind of flavor, but it also has peanuts in it, like physical peanut, like actual peanuts. So while you're eating it, you get this really crunchy peanut flavor.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a very hard question. You have to get rid of one on your list. You can never have it again. One candy bar.
On my list? I'm not done with my list yet. Did you?
Oh, you're not done?
I got one more.
Oh, okay.
Snickers bar.
Oh, of course. I should have known that
Snickers
would be on
is
yours.
like one of my favorites.
So we literally only matched 2 bars.
Yeah.
We matched...
Which one of these would I never buy again?
Would you never buy again?
Probably the Crunchy bar, the Cadbury Crunchy.
Cadbury Crunchy. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's easy because it's overseas anyway.
That's
although I do think you can buy it at Meijer in the international.
Oh yeah, they sell those over here. Yeah. But that would probably be the one I would pick.
I'm gonna get rid of the Cadbury Bournville rum and raisin. The first one I said, I'll get rid of that one. Although
because they don't have that one over here.
Although I like it enough that it made my list, but if I had to choose one, I would get rid of that. Okay, what is one that you just are gonna eat every single day? Your very, very, very favorite off this list?
I don't know. That's hard to say because my moods change. You know, your moods change.
You do. See, I'm a stay the same all the time. Like
I get moods like every week. I could buy different things.
I can eat the same thing for years and years and years.
And ass.
And yeah. So like one of the candy bars that didn't make it on my list was a Butterfinger. I ate Butterfingers for years and years and years. I ate one every single day. We used to have a drawer in our old house before we moved in here that you would open it up and there would be Butterfingers in there, and I would eat one every single night. And then they were bought by what, Ferrero or something? They changed the recipe. Never bought one again.
No, they're not good.
Never bought one again. It's not the same. So what are you?
I mean, if you had to,
you have to
nail me down on one.
I think I know you. I think
I would do the
Snickers.
Reese's. No, I think I would do the Reese's Cup, the brittle one.
That's the one I'm going to choose.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose.
Because that's something, it's good. It's got the peanuts in it. It's got the good flavor. A Snickers, I gobble up most other candy bars so fast that they don't last. So yeah, I think I would pick the Reese's Cup.
So Kevin and I, we've talked about it before, the Reese's Peanut Brittle. We would both like to see, you know how like at Christmas they come out with the great big...
the half pounders.
Yeah. We want to see a Reese's Peanut Brittle in like this big as my
They can
face.
make all of those. They can make all the Reese's Cups in a half pound.
They could, and I don't know why they don't. Because I really do think they would sell well.
I wonder if they sell as many of the half pound, just the Reese's Cups, as you would think they would. Maybe they don't sell that many of them. That's why they don't make other flavors.
I don't know. I think they would sell really, really well.
I like the big candies because when we did the review of all those, like the big Snickers and stuff, it was just fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It's 100% a gift to give to someone or just to have, you know, for a party or something. But so it wouldn't be something you would keep out year round. But
that reminds me, one year we bought, this is not a candy bar, but we bought our grandson Gavin some Twizzlers It was in a package.
big
I'm not
ones,
even
giant
kidding
Twizzlers.
you. It was like this long of Twizzlers. We found them at Big Lots. And
Yeah,
they were literally that long.
Yeah, they were like 2 foot long.
It wasn't just the
Twizzlers.
package. They were literally that long of Twizzlers because he likes Twizzlers that much.
We used to buy the kids pixie sticks in those great big tubes.
And if they made our granddaughter Amelia, her favorite thing to eat is a Swedish fish. I wish they would make one big giant red Swedish fish. I would get that for her in a heartbeat. I think that would be awesome.
Be sick if you ate it all.
But anyway, those are our favorites. You all watch us so much that a lot of you are probably like, oh, but you forgot this and this and this. If we did, you can name it below. We probably did. We've tried so many candy bars. So many places. And I mean, there's so many awesome brands. Just like, I didn't even name like Milk Boy brand chocolate bars. Those were awesome. But, you know, you can't name everything. So, and those were the ones that we could think of. So if you want to name your favorites below, we would love to hear them. Absolutely love it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.